All right, y'all, welcome back to our channel. And this day, I had to go do blood work, y'all. This was Saturday at 8 in the morning, y'all. I'm like, yuck. Now I wanted to do a recording, and then the woman like, nope, you can't record in here. So we had to end up clipping a clip, and we got out. Tell me why the people using a bunch of tape just to wrap around my elbow, y'all. Just a little piece of tape. Matter of fact, you could just tell me hold it, and I'll hold it until it stops bleeding. I hate when they give us that bunch of tape pulling on my hair just to take it off. And I don't really leave it sit long. Because as soon as they put it on, I quickly take it out before you start pulling all the hair off my arm, y'all. But anyway, so we end up going to the Up Store. It was about a 5 minute drive from where we came from Quest. And it was just up the street. I'm like, all right, let's go. They open at 9. We got there like after 9. And they were like, all right, let's get on in. So normally I come here because you get reasonable prices, but you still got to look at the expiration dates on these things. So bear in mind, in here is like ram packed because everybody coming for the deal. I normally don't come around 9, but this was the first time since I went to the Quest. So I said, let me just pull up right here. And it was a fight, y'all. You could see me here in the fridge. People were giving away wings. They were giving a chicken breast, whole chicken, squids. I mean, all type of meat. So we in here fighting, y'all. Which was funny. Like, I just wanted me some wings. I didn't want no chicken breast and none of that. But I like, just give me some wings. Dang. Like, ain't that serious, y'all? But after all that fighting, I'm like, all right, nah, let's just check out because they ain't even worth the fight. And I did get some lemon. I think it was 5 or 6 lemons for $1 or $2. Don't get me wrong. I think that was the price. I'm like, all right, let me grab them because I love me some lemonade. How about now I pick up this one little sour cream chip, y'all? Like, come on now, really? And one thing that I gonna do, she gonna pick up something. She don't care if it's candy, a piece of rock or something. Now I gonna pick up something, y'all. But anyways, I'm like, all right. So I got me some blackberries for my smoothies. I think those were like $4.99 a case or $5.99 a case. And then you can see now her doing us again, y'all. Tell that girl to pick up everything but food to cook. She want to take up all the snacks, candy, chips. But when it comes to buying food and stuff, that ain't her. And you can see I give the guy back the apple juice because he told me it was $7.99. I think that was too much. I could pay $7.99 out the store, or I could buy something worth $7.99 and get a lump sum. So I'm like, and no, I don't want it. Okay, so on here now, I was like, all right, I want an orange juice. She told me the orange juice was like $1.89. I'm like, all right, shoot. I told her I run back and go get 3 more. So we got about 6 or 7 of those there. I'm like, girl, shoot, you always got a cough. I need me some orange juice. And I was like, what? Come on now. So anyways, you can see what we got. The guy was talking about this chicken at the bottom of that. I'm like, how much for the chicken? He telling me $20. I'm like, I ain't about to spend $20 for that pack of chicken. It sounded like it was a deal, and I'm like, I more wanted the wings. I didn't really feel like paying $20 on that. If it was wings, yeah, I would have paid $20. But it was like thighs. He was telling me thighs. I'm like, nah, I would pay $20 for wings, definitely. But you talking about thighs and chicken breast and stuff? Nah, I didn't think it was worth it. So I told him, I'm sorry, like, you take that back. I no longer want it. So I stuck and took my little wings, yeah, while we were fighting that's refrigerator for. It was a fight, I tell y'all. It was a fight. So I'm like, I need me that. So you could go back with that. But anyways, she was telling me the dollar amount. It was about, how much she said, y'all? Maybe like $30, $40. And I'm like, okay, that's not bad. But then I was asking about the picture that they had on the refrigerator. Mind you, the picture on the refrigerator, I thought it was like, happy birthday or something. So I didn't pay no mind. But she's telling me the situation where one of the employees had passed away and his son killed him, which I found was like, what? The son killed him? That don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? But knowing the guy, every time we come here, he would help us. A very good guy. He would help us get some bread, and because I love me some raisin bread, and it was actually for me to ship home and stuff. So he was the one that would help us get the raisin bread so I could ship and give it to my dad, because my dad loved raisin bread. And here now we're giving her the card because we found that blue card on the floor. At first I couldn't find anyone at the front to give the card to, so I'm like, you know what, when I check out, I'll just hand it to the cashier. And that's just what I did. And then I was like, you know what, Nine? Let's just go pay this thing. Let's just get out of here. Because it was chaos. When I tell you it was a chaos, it was a chaos. But yeah, she was just explaining to me what he used to do, what the guy had been doing, and what he did for the community. Yeah, but it was a sad day. They say he passed like a week ago, so I found it was really sad. So right now we better walk off to this car now and get out of here because we wasn't here for a morning, y'all. And Nice said she want to record me. I'm like, all right, girl, record me, but make sure you get out the way, y'all, because And I'm like, all right, cool. So normally what I'm doing here now, I'm like, let me drink some water because boy, your girl was thirsty. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just load the trunk up instead of putting them in the back seat. I'm like, I'm gonna just put them in the trunk, and then when I get home, I'll leave Bay unload the trunk because boy, that's a lot of stuff just for me. And I don't really leave Nye lift up those heavy stuff, so it was gonna be mostly me unloading the car and putting them in the house. So I'm like, you know what? Just whatever. Just put them stuff in there. So yeah, and we got a bunch of bread. Normally we eat bread. I make sandwiches, burgers, bread pudding, anything that it comes. Hamburger, ham and cheese, grilled cheese, whatever sandwich we can make with that bread. But definitely when my mom come, we do bread pudding, and that bread pudding be kiki. It be the ish. So yeah, so with the bread, that's why we got all those bread because we're gonna use it for something. Or if I don't feel like cooking, I'll be like, shoot, I'll make y'all a sub or a sandwich. Maybe your girl don't feel like slaving over no stove, so y'all gonna eat y'all a sub or something. But anyways, yeah, so the most I got was like the hamburger bread and the hot dog bread and a bit of the bagel rolls for the cinnamon rolls, and that was it. Nothing too famous. And normally that's all we normally get when we come here, or we try to grab stuff that is worth the price. Other than that, it's not a bad deal when you come here, so y'all need to check them out. Don't forget, the store is up. Come and check them out. It's daily deals. You get something. Some days are bad, some days are good, but you got to really know what you're coming for, else you buy the whole store, y'all. You're going to be buying the whole store. But anyways, thank y'all for watching and have a great one. Bye.